Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of University Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York. But we're led today by Commander General YAHANNA. You understand? And he is the man that the Most High raised up to lead the children of Israel out of this hellhole called America, brother. That's right. You understand? So today, right, is the Sabbath day service. You understand? Where we go over the scriptures in the Hebrew and in the English. We read the prayers, right? And we rehearse the righteous acts, the things that we always done in times of old, brother. You understand? Teaching these scriptures, going over the law, brother. Right. That's what the scripture says. The priest went over the law, the men, the women, and the children were edified. So we can most definitely show up that the most important thing that we have as being the children of the Most High is obedience, brother, and doing everything that the Most High said to do, right? And most importantly, coming to the right place where it's done correctly. The one refuge that the Most High made, brother. So, and that's here under Commander YAHANNA. So with that, we're going to bring the first priest up. Imagine with me to stand. Y'all don't have to stand yet.
Good dog, Banya Howder, Banya Shala. Yabashim Yasha Brakata. Banya Shala.
Imagine you need to stand. You now read the prayers in the Hebrew and in the English. Okayah Wadam, which means to face the east. Sar means to turn. The east will be this way. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadat.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malak Sabbath. Ratazaka.
Aisha.
Ba'aratiza.
Ayah. Bashemayim. Nathanawa. Lacham. Yawam. Wasalak Noah. Kabawak Noah. Kasalak Noah. Kabawak Noah. Wala'ah. Labaya Noah. Manasawan. Abal. Awashaya Noah. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Ba'ala. Wataparat. La'awalamu. Aman. In English it reads, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The power in the Hebrew.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Baba Kasha.
The thunder now.
Hakan.
The Rapa'ah.
Ka Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Hakat.
Hatahar.
Hatahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakat. Lahakwayam, Hamakayam, Haka, Rakawak, Atat Ma'ala, Lagarashan, Bahashim Yahusha, the water, Aman. In the English, it reads, Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi, please give us the power, the power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leopard, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahawashi. Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel, the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahusha.
Barak
Lanawa. Wa Yashala. Wahabaya Sapayam. Barak. Bahashim Yahusha. The water. Aman. In the English. Lord. In the name of Yahawashi. Bless us. And Yasha'Allah. And the school. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121. Asha'a.
Ayanya.
Ahahariam.
Ma'ayan. Yaba'a.
Isaiah.
Ma'aim. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Wagalka. All Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'Allah. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Ayad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ayakayaka. Wayarak. Alayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makarai. Yashamar. Apnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar Taza'afka. Wabawaka. Ma'aitha. Wa'aid I will In the English it reads, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forward and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. All
Dalayamaka.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash. Wa'al. Tashakwat. All. Kaya. Hana. Awayabika. Yahama Yawan. Wamashinayaka. Sha'awa. Ra'ash. Al Amyaka. Ya'ama Yawan. Sawad. Wayata Ya'aitazawad. All Tapawanyaka. Amarawa. Makawa. Wanakak Yadam. Magoya. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shum Yasha'Allah. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa'aitazawad. Love. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Baryak. Yakarakwa. Ahoya. Adawam. Wamashai Aliyam. Mawa'aba. Wahagaria. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Halasha. Am Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Laban. Lawat. Salah.
I.S.H.A.LAM.
I.S.H.A.LAM.
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan.
Kasaya
Kasaya.
Kayabi.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Wayashawan.
Wayashawan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayim Da'ara.
Bayan Daira.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Arama.
La Arama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadiyabawa.
Nayaabawa.
Ka'ara.
Ka'ara.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Dalmanai.
Wakaza Lamanai.
Call Nasiyakamwa.
Call Nasiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayawasha.
Nayawasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Na'awad.
Na'awad.
Allahayim.
Allahayim.
Allahaya.
Allahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rakwa.
Rakwa.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Ta'ira.
Tabaira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakala Haba.
Wakala Haba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Haryim.
Haryim.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradakma.
Daradakma.
Basa'ira.
Basairaka.
Wabasa Wapamka.
Wabasa Wapafka.
Tabahalam.
Abahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Hanyaham.
Salawan.
Walawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Aja'ai.
Aja'ai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayada'aiwa.
Wayada'aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
All Kaharatazah.
All Kaharatazah. In the English, it reads, keep not thou silent,
Keep not thy silence.
O power,
O power.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still,
And be not still.
O power,
O power.
for lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Yasharahla may be no more remembrance.
That in the name of Yasharahla may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the
and
Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarim,
and the Hagarim,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines with inhabitants of Tyre.
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them and unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They become as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zael.
and like Zael.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Zabah,
and as Zamunah,
and as Zamunah,
who have said,
who have said,
let us take to ourselves the houses of the power in possession.
let us take to ourselves the house of the power in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth a wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame is the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
art the most high over all the earth.
Sar, which means to turn, or face the front. The Shabya, which means to sit. Hey, let's get the most high hand for these prayers. Shalom, sis. Pull it down. Shut down. You see? Brother, that is an absolute declaration of war right there, brother.
You understand what I'm saying? From a warlike king, Shalom, sir, you Tawad. You understand? From the warlike king, man who was after the heart of the Most High himself. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, so our God is a man of war. You understand what I'm saying? And the Lord tells us to always pray, never stop praying for vengeance. You understand what I'm saying? And that's King David, brother. The second great and really the first great king of the nation of Israel, brother, praying that the Lord destroys our enemies, brother, through winds, through tempest, brother, through fire. You understand what I'm saying? That's how the Lord moves, y'all. You understand? Especially when it's against our people, brother. You understand? So the Bible shows us, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, brother, that our only answer is pleading to the Lord. You understand? Not picking up no guns, right? Not trying to fight physically, right, with our oppressors, brother. All we got to do is come together and make a plea to our God, the creator of everything, man. You understand? And he's going to do exactly that. Is he not doing it? You know what I'm saying? Did he not, they sent ice, brother, and he sent them floods you know what I'm saying? That's the Most High doing that, y'all. You understand? And we read it right here in these scriptures, brother. Right? What you got? Come on, brother. Please.
What you're saying is absolutely heavy. Those prayers are beautiful. Another beautiful thing about them is, since they were directly from the scriptures, we got the majority of those prayers directly from the scriptures. Mm-hmm. They're talking about us as a nation not holding hands with our oppressors.
Right.
Because God does not love everybody.
Right.
Those prayers are talking about us knowing who our oppressors are and asking our God to smite them for oppressing us. We have enemies. And the Christian church leads you to believe that everybody's supposed to hold hands under the sun. And that's not the truth.
Right. While they telling us in Christian church to hold hands, brother, they in our neighborhoods taking over tens of thousands of dollars and making their children doctors and lawyers and stuff like that.
Right.
You understand? Meanwhile, not letting you slide on 5 cents taxes on stuff that's already marked up 300%. You understand what I'm saying? So, and our solution is so simple to get the hell up out of here, brother. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord is, he was, after chattel slavery, he was done punishing us. You understand what I'm saying? For unaliving our king, right? For allowing a swine to be sacrificed in the temple. You understand what I'm saying? He forgave. He ended it, right? But since we'd rather be homeborn slaves, brother, you see what I'm saying? He allowed our oppressors to, further. He had to, right? He's gonna give the people what they want, right? Because that's pretty much what happened, right? We wanted to further stay oppressed. We'd rather listen to big head Christian pastors and stuff like that, right? Michael King, right? And we allow our oppressor to further our affliction. And it's like they just look at us like, oh my God, but what are these people doing? Right? Okay, if they're gonna be stupid, you know what we're gonna do? We will further their affliction then. You understand? And that's what we're seeing here. When was slavery over with? 1865. So do the math. Where we at now with 2000? So 150 years later, after 175 years later, after chattel slavery, when our punishment should have ended, brother, right? We hear even worse off.
3/5 of the man.
We the only people in the earth that fought for civil rights. We don't have human rights. Make it make sense. Civil rights, not human rights, y'all. Right? So we're gonna pick up, right? Once again, what we do is read the scriptures in the Hebrew, right? So we speaking in another tongue, right? And to prove that we have the English interpretation of it. So the people can't be edified, right? Not everybody speaks Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to pick up here at the book of Exodus 38 and 27. All right? Go ahead, Mr. If you have any questions, right? Once we get to the English, Baba Shah, please ask them. Just be
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 27 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, Ma'at, Kakar, Ha Kasak, La Tazah, Kwath, Ath, Adanya, Ha Kodash, Wa'ath, Adanya, Ha Espa, Ha Para, Ha Para, Haparka, I said that, Haparka, Ma'ath, Adanyum, La Ma'ath, Ha Kakar, La Adanyan, verse 28, Wa'ath, Ha Alak, Shabai, Ha Ma'awath, Wa Kamash, Wa Shabai, Wa Shabayim, Aisha, Wa Wayum.
All right. If I could too, we are in the Bible Hub app, right? The Bible Hub app, and if you don't have it to keep up with us in the Hebrew, you go download to the Google Store or the Apple Play Store, right? The Bible Hub app, okay? And then there, once you download it, you go to the chapter, the book chapter verse, and you press INT, which means interlinear. And then that interlinear will uh, put the scripture into the original text it was written in. And that would be the Hebrew, brother. Because that's what Israelites spoke. You need help? It look like a little dove in the middle of it. Malachi, help the brother with the Bible Hub app. With the free comments. Yeah, show him what to do, Malaki. About the shot. Go ahead.
Start from the top.
No. Where you at?
In 70 shekels.
You still in verse 27?
Verse 28. Wash Ba'ayim,
38 and 28.
Aisha, Wa Wayim, La Ma, Wa Bim, Wa Tazah, Ha, Ra, Asha, Yahum, Wa Ka, Shak, Wa, how would you say that? In the advanced Wa Ka, Shak, Atham, verse 29, Wa Nakha Shah Ha Thana Wapa Shabbat Shah Ba'ayim, Kakar, Wa, Allah, Payim, Wa Alapim,
There you go.
Wa Alap,
Yeah.
come,
How you read?
Wa, Wa Ara, Wa Arabai, Mawa, Shakwala, Shakwal. What? Verse 30. Wa Yaish, Ba, Ath, Adanya, Pathah, Ahal, Mo, Ma, Wa'id, Mawa'id, Wa'ath, Ma, Mazabak, Ha, Hana, Hanaka, Shah, Hanakasha, Wa'ath, Ma, Kabar, Makabar, Ha, Hanakasha, Ashar, Lawa, Lawa, Wa'ath, Call you, Hamazabak, verse 31, Wa'ath, Adanya, Ha, Ha, Katazar, Sabayab, Wa'ath, Adanya, Sha'ayah, I say that one? Sha'ayah, Katazar, Wa'ath, Call, Yafadah, Hamashkan, Wa'ath, Call, Yafadah, Kashar, Sabayab, no, Sabayab, Exodus 39, verse 1. Exodus chapter 39, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Man, Ha, Fakah, La, Faklah, Waha, Amar, Ragaman, Wafa, Wala, I, Hasha, Ha, Ha, Shanaya, Aishawa, Bagad, Leah, say that, garments, Bagadia, Sharad, La, Sharaf, Ba, Kodash, Wayai, Shul, As, Bagadia, Ha, Kodash, Ashar, La, Aharon, Ka, Ashar, Waha, Yahweh, Ah, Shah, verse 2. Why?
Keep reading.
Why? Yaish, As, Ha, Apad, Zahab, Fakad, Fa, Kalath, Wa, Ara, Wa, Araga, Wa, Aragama, Wa, Fala, Wala, I, Sha, Shaya, Washash, Ba, Shaz, Ba, Shazar, verse 3. Wa, Waya, Wayara, Wa, I, As, Pa, Pakaya, Hazahab, Hazahab, Wa, Kwa, Wa, Kwa, Taza, what
You Wa Kwa Taza. Wa Kwa Taza. Wa Kwa Taza I.
Wa, Kwa, Taza, I, Wa, Kwa, Taza, I, Pa, Thay, Pa, Thaya, Lam, La, I, Shawa, Ba, Thawad, Ha, Thaka, La, Waba, Thawad, Wabatha, Wabathawak, Ha, Ara, Gaman, Waba, Thawad, Wabathawak, Thawa, La'if, Ha, Shania, Wa, Batha, Waka, Ha, Hash, Hashash, that would be Hashash.
I take it.
Hashash, yeah, right. Okay. Hashash, Ma, Ma'aisha, Hashab, okay. Kafa, Ka, Thapath, Ishua, La, Lawar, Haba, Ha, Bora, Il, Shanya, Kwa, Taza, Watha, Ha, Habar, that was the last one. That's the English. Come.
So we're gonna follow along. Going back to the English.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 27 in the English. And of the 100 talents of silver were cast the sockets of the sanctuary, and the sockets of the veil, and 100 sockets of the 100 talents.
So just to give us context of where we are, it sounds like the Lord is giving us the instruction through Moses, right? Because that's how the Most High operates, right? He tells one man what to do, and then that one man then tells the men he placed in charge to do, and then they then instruct the nation on what to do, the people that they're in charge of to do. You understand? That's called rank and order, y'all, right? And that's why the nation of Israel is a militarily structured nation. You understand what I'm saying? It is a military complex, brother. right? Where we receive orders from the one true living God by way of the man that the Lord chose to lead us. You understand? Just like in this time it was Moses, right? And now today is Commander General YAHANNA, bro.
That's right.
Okay.
You understand? So, and we got the history to prove it and the understanding as well.
If I could, so
Come on.
what you're saying is heavy out of line because the Most High doesn't deal with people on an individual level.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High, when it comes down to being black and brown, even, you know what I'm saying, so-called white or Arabian or African, he doesn't deal with individuals. He deals with nations.
Right.
And then when it comes down to dealing with those nations, he deals with one person to lead the nation. Like my Ottawa was saying. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was Moses, and now it's Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? The Most High will set somebody to lead. As far as Israel, I don't know about the other nationalities.
And who cares?
Right, cons, and who cares? But as far as Israel is concerned, the Most High is going to provide a solid leader for his chosen nation.
Right. Yeah, so we're getting instructions on how to build. Now it's the tabernacle, right? Where the spirit of the Most High resided, and also had some of our what you would consider heirlooms, right? To that the Lord want us to hold on to, so we remember. You understand? And that's the most important thing for us to do is remember, brother, because that is the actual Holy Spirit, the spirit of remembrance. You understand? There's something that Black, Hispanic, and Native American people are supposed to remember that has been beaten out of us. You understand what I'm saying? That they spend billions of dollars on propaganda. You understand? The prince of the air, brother. That's what the Bible calls him. The prince of the air spends billions of dollars to spread the propaganda that blacks and Hispanics are lazy, they're drug dealers, they're rapists. You understand what I'm saying? We're everything that our oppressor was to overcome us, to conquer us. You understand what I'm saying? We weren't gangsters. We weren't gangsters. We were people that took care of our children. You understand? Columbus said that the tribe of Ephraim, or the so-called Taino Indians, were a peaceful people when he came over here and met them. He said they were so peaceful, they grabbed the wrong end of the sword and they were cutting themselves. You understand? That's the Taino Indians who are the tribe of Ephraim, and Columbus through them kicked off the transatlantic slave trade, brother. You understand? So everything that we're seeing in social media now, because don't nobody really watch TV anymore, right? Everything that you see that is negative toward Black and Hispanic men is socially engineered to do just that. To make a division between us and our women, and once that happens, brother, you can't have a family unit. And once you don't have a family unit, brother, you don't have a nation. You understand? So what's so important about the Bible, it's our history book. Absolutely our history book on how to please our God. You understand? And that's what we're doing here today, brother. Showing these instructions, brother, right? They might seem methodic. It's like, man, our oppressor has taught us to think about the Old Testament and the Bible as something that's old, brother. Something that you ain't got to do no more. Right? Man, don't worry about that stuff. Yeah, like, man, that was for the Jews to do. Well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? If the Jews did it and they're prospering now, then what are we doing? We got to start asking pertinent questions like that, brother. Keep going. Come on.
Keep reading. 100 talents, a talent for a socket. Verse 28. And of the 1,775, shekels he made hooks for the pillars, and overlaid their chapters and filleted them. Verse 29. And the brass of the offering was 70 talents, and 2,400 shekels. Verse 30. And therewith he made the sockets to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the brazen altar, and the brazen grate for it, and all the vessels of the altar. Verse 31. And the sockets of the court round about, and the sockets of the court gate, and all the pins of the tabernacle, and all the pins of the court round about. Exodus 39 verse 1. And of the blue and purple and scarlet they made cloths of service, to do service in the holy place, and made the holy garments for Aaron, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 2. And he made the ephod of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. Verse 3. And they did beat the gold into thin plates, and cut it into wires, to work it in the blue, and in the purple, and in the scarlet, and in the fine linen with cunning work.
Brother, Negroes, right? With Egyptian gold, right? And fine linens, brother. Mind you, this is the gold and the stuff that the Egyptians gave us and said, get the hell out. You understand what I'm saying? Negroes, brother, sold fine blue and purple garment together, brother, with gold string, brother. You understand? Cunning work, the Bible says, brother. Brother, you are a special people, man. This is why the earth hates us, brother. Despises us. And we ain't do nothing to no damn body, brother, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Mark, can we all just get along, man? God, dog. But they can't. They hate us, and what's so sad is everybody hates black and Hispanic people, and we don't even know why you hate them. Right? The Hispanics don't know why ICE is on their behind. You understand? That should let you know there's something special about you, brother. Right? Make it make sense, brother. Everybody hating on us, and we don't even know why. But Commander YAHANNA has held on to the reason why. You understand? And it's right here in these scriptures. Because niggas know how to make gold and sew it, brother. That's why they hate niggas. You sew with gold. I can't stand you. And that's the problem. You understand?
Good, sir.
Come on, brother.
Black and brown people are definitely the salt of the earth, man. We bring life to every occasion and every little thing. Like this instance of sewing gold together. We see this master craftsmanship with just the, you know what I'm saying, the Mexican people selling ponchos on the corner, you know what I'm saying? Or those rugs. Those are some really nice fabric. They selling $2 to $5. Selling fabric, selling food, you know what I'm saying, tacos, you know what I'm saying, oxtail or plates or whatever. And then when the oppressors try to emulate it, you know what I'm saying, when the heathen man tries to do what we do, you get goop scoop on the corner. Or you get a big stupid rug as your overcoat. You know what I'm saying? They'll never be like us. And that's why they hate us, like my Adawan was just saying.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just your spirit, brother. You come out the absolute worst conditions, brother. You understand? But they take that and they sell it. Right? That's in the 360 deal that these entertainers have to sign, brother. The oppressor puts in there that you give away your likeness and image, brother, throughout all the universe. That's in them contracts. You see what I'm saying? This is why these performers, they perform until they die. Sammy Davis Jr., I was watching some on Sammy Davis. He died on the road. Yeah, they die on the road. Like your Muhammad says all the time, brother. They die broke. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's her name? Hey, what's Siri? Or Siri? What's the one that be on the scissor? No, the little. What's the little thing? Hey,
Alexa.
Alexa, right? Jim Muhammad said, "Hey, Alexa, how much money did Michael Jackson have before he died?" Alexa said he was broke. Every entertainer, every star, they die, especially black ones, you die broke. You know what I'm saying? It's our enemy that gives us that, and all you get is the fame. And they write it in the contract that whatever they spend on you, you spending your own money. So then, when it's time to actually get money, when you're done touring, you don't have no money. So guess what you got to do? You got to keep on touring. That's why New Edition up there still touring. And the more they tour and sell records, right? Guess who makes the money? You understand? But it's anti-Semitic to say that the Jewish man owns the music industry. It's anti-Semitic to say the Jewish man sits on top of every major corporation. It's anti-Semitic to say it. But I'm telling you here today, brother, as an Israelite from the tribe of Gad, brother, there ain't no way in hell I can be anti-Semitic.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Commander YAHANNA gave me the authority too. That's what I'm saying. We're going to finish this up and then we're going to go where we need to go to.
We got to go to 27 and 27 and 27. No, 37 and 27. One chapter behind. Same verse we started.
So we ahead?
No.
We went ahead or we got
went ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. No sweat. Finish that up, and then we'll go back to the Hebrew. The Malachi will get you up after that. This next 7. Keep going.
Okay. Exodus 39. Exodus chapter 39, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
They made shoulder pieces for it to couple it together. By the two edges was it coupled together.
Man, bro, we tell you what, this garment that they made for the priest, brother, for Aaron, it was cold, brother. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to the Hebrew, right? We got it. Where we at?
37 and 27.
All right. So go back to your interlinear. So Exodus 37 and 27. That's where we actually are. Salaki. 37 and 27.
37
and 27. Everybody got it? You got the Bible hub out? Okay.
37, 27.
Start reading the Hebrew.
37, 27. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 37, verse 27. In the Hebrew, YAHANNA, Taba'ith, Zahab, Aisha, Lawar, Ma Thakath, La Zarawa, Io, Shataya, Tazah, La'ai, Thayawa, Io, Shanya, Tazah, Dayawa, Lab,
the yum.
Lab, Thayam, La, Ba, Labdayam, Lasha'ath, Athawa, Baham, verse 28, Wa Yaish, Atha, Habdium, Habadium, Habadium. I say that right? I Itazia, Shatayim, Wa Yatazak, Atham, Zahab. Verse 29, Waya Aisha, Ath, Shaman, Hamashika, Quadash, Wa'ath, Tarath, Samayim, Tahawar, Aisha, Ra, Raquak, I said that one. Of the perfume.
No, going on. How about Raquak?
Raquak. Exodus 38, verse 1. Wa Yaish, Ath, Zahab, Mazabach, Ila, Tazaya, Shatayim, Kamash, Amawath, Arakor, Wa Kamash, Mawath, Ra Kabawa.
You had cubits?
It's with the next one.
Oh, you got it.
Kabawa.
38 1.
It was square.
Ra Bawai, Wa Shalash, Amawath, Kwa Mathawa. Verse 32.
Verse 32.
Verse 2.
Salakia. Exodus 38. Exodus chapter 38, verse 2. Salakia. Waya Aish, Kwa Wana, Thayawa, Il, Arabai, Pa Nathayawa, Manoa, Hai Yawa, Quora, Nathayawa, Wa Yatazak, Athawa, Chashath. Verse 3. Wa Yaish, Atha, Kaldia, Hama Zabach, Ath, Hasa, Yerath, Wa'ath, Ya'ayim. Come on, dog.
I believe we're going to start at 5, right? We started at 27. So that means we did 3 in the last chapter. We're going to do 4 in this one. That kind of time.
Okay, so I'll stop at the next one is okay.
No, you're right.
Wa'ath, Maza Rakwath, Ath.
You start at verse 2.
Come on. Mazala, Gath, Wa'ath, Hama, How would you say that?
Ma'achafas.
Hamakafas. The water. Call your Aisha Nacha Na Kashaf. Verse 4. Wa ya Aisha Wa ya Aish La ma Zabach Ma Kabar Ma Aisha Rasha daughter Na Kashaf Fakat Ka Rakabor Malama Malamata Id Ka Tazayawa. Okay, in the English, what did I start at? 37 and 27. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 37, verse 27. He made 2 rings of gold for it under the crown thereof, by the 2 corners of it, upon the 2 sides thereof, to be places for the staves, to bear it withal. Verse 28. He made the staves of shittim wood, and overlaid them with gold. Verse 29. He made the holy anointing oil, and the pure incense of sweet spices, according to the work of the apothecary.
Look at that word.
Apothecary?
Look at that word.
Want me to keep reading?
No. This is the Google Dictionary definition of apothecary: a person who prepared and sold medicines and drugs.
Okay.
So if I could, so it's like the person that today he'd be mixing up chemicals, but back then he'd be mixing up like oils and herbs and stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, you're pretty much a pharmacist,
Kind of.
right? A lawful pharmacist, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that dude. Keep reading.
This is Exodus 38, chapter 38, verse 1. And he made the altar of burnt offering of shittim wood. 5 cubits was the length thereof, and 5 cubits the breadth thereof. It was 4 square, and 3 cubits the height thereof. Verse 2. And he made the horns thereof on the 4 corners of it. The horns thereof were of the same, and he overlaid it with brass. Verse 3. And he made all the vessels of the altar, the pots, and the shovels, and the basins, and all the flesh hooks, and the fire pans, all the vessels thereof made he of brass.
So what does this sound like? What does this sound like the men were making? It's an altar, right? But what's done on an altar? Anybody know? Sacrifices, right? So what does the altar sound like today, brother? What does that sound like today? I know you know. The fire pit, okay. Also known what we do. God, get that brother a hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is FUBU, y'all. For us, by us.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? The priests of the Lord, you know, they were given the sacrifices, huh? Unless it was a sin sacrifice. But if it was an offering, brother, you fed the priest. You understand? The priest ate those sacrifices. The dove offering. You understand? That went in the bellies of the priests of the Lord, brother. So them Negroes made a barbecue pit. You understand? And it was a beautiful barbecue pit. I'm talking about brass. The skillets was brass. The flesh hook where they hung the meat to break it, to butcher it and break it down was pure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a heathen would look at me like, there's no reason for this to look so good. You know what I'm saying? But we be shining, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna cook, bro, we gonna cook in style. You know what I'm saying? God, dog, bro. They be hating on. That's why they don't like Negroes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the barbecue pit look good. God, damn. Keep reading, dog. We at the last one, right?
Okay.
Come on.
And he made for the altar a brazen grate of network under the compass thereof beneath unto the midst of it.
So mind you, brother, right? We are doing this while we are on our way to the promised land, brother. We're making this in the wilderness, huh? You understand what I'm saying? Along with bringing women, children, and our elderly, brother, the ones that survived the attacks from the Amalekites. That's why I don't like us. See what I'm saying? Our God is with us no matter what condition or situation we're in. You understand? So throughout human history, when they've always tried abortions in Egypt, right? During the time of Christ, when he came into the earth, Yahushua, again. You understand? When Herod called for abortions of Israelite brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even now. You understand? We are building more sanctuaries, brother.
Right.
Right? And the altar is you, Black, Hispanic, Native American man. The tabernacle is you, brother. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to carry around inanimate objects anymore, brother. All we gotta do is breathe life into you and dress you up, right, sister? You understand what I'm saying? Tell you about Judith and Esther, man. About these good old sisters, brother. And we're gonna shine even in hell. That's why they don't like us, brother. Did I say that? That's why they don't like Negroes, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Tribe I.S.U.P.K down there, they down there sending them unmarked ICE vehicles on them, brother. And they are slinging rocks and having them people rip and run up out of there, brother. Right? The new Ku Klux Klan hood is one of them little masks they wear now. You understand? They brought that out, man. They don't even wear no. They don't wear sheets. The modern day sheet is that little thing they wearing, brother. You know, you ain't got nothing to hide. If you're doing the right thing, you shouldn't have nothing to hide, right? Why are you covering your face? If y'all are doing the right thing, snatching up the tribe of I.S.U.P.K off the street.
Like, if I could,
come on, brother.
It's the same energy as when the officer turns his body cam off.
Mm-hmm.
When the officer turns his body cam off, you know he about to do something that's damn near not lawful. Not what's the word? Not of the law. Not talking about the law.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. That's what I'm talking about. It's illegal. You about to do something illegal. Mm-hmm. That's what these ICE brothers are doing. Not brothers, but these ICE men are doing.
And they paying them well too. Remember, higher thugs, right? You know, the mafia had people that just could beat people up. Didn't do nothing else. They weren't thinkers. They were just muscle, right? Mm-hmm. Just pay you just to, hey, go out and, you know, such owe me money. Go break his legs, right? Break his fingers. You know, teach him a lesson. That's who these ICE agents are now, right? Along with using Hispanic brothers and sisters that are poor, right? They use them for the border patrol too. Border patrol full of Haitian and got Haitian brothers and Hispanic brothers too. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
that looks like Judas.
I'm gonna tell you what, brother. Tell you what. But guess what's so ironic though? The Jewish man, right? They had honor trials, what they call honor trials, right? So they had Jewish prison guards, right? That led their people into them showers that had gas come out of them, and you know. But guess what the Jewish man did to them Jewish prison guards? They forgave him. They said, you were under stress, right? But when are we going to forgive each other? We got to forgive each other so we can get the kingdom of heaven too. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why you ain't got no more cheeks because you keep giving them to people who going to keep on slapping you. You know what I'm saying? Christ said to give your cheek to your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's work on doing that. That's the spiritual thing we need to do. Forgive your brother. Do that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the Lord will get us out of time out, brother, and we can enjoy the earth and get it right and get it set back in order, brother. I tell Spanish brothers all the time, Christ will come back today if you forgave black people and start loving black people. He'll come back for us today. Because we're not waiting on him. He's waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? He's waiting on us to get right. He's waiting on us to see the illusion that all America is, brother. The only thing that is holding America up and this place up is its lies, man. It's its propaganda. This is systematic oppression, brother, to make us believe that we're not the chosen people of God. Right. You see what I'm saying? Got us confounded and ashamed of being the smartest people in the class. Being a well-dressed, right? Kids that are poor, brother, they make them kids feel ashamed, right? They make you feel ashamed in school for being smart. Having favor about a teacher, man. They call you a teacher's pet and everything. That's what the other nations of people were doing to us. And we fell for it. Got tricked out of our first estate. Left out of heaven, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we were ashamed of being the people that the Lord favored. You know what I'm saying? But we'll let the Christian pastor, you can't blame me because the Lord favored me to steal all you niggas' money. Right? That's what Eddie Long said. With your post self. That's what Eddie Long said. Y'all Negroes are poor. Y'all mad at me because I'm stealing all y'all money and God love me. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you what's going to bring you out of that goofy stuff is coming back and learning this Bible as a history book, man. Right. That's the only thing. And taking it and saying, you know what, this is my book, man. Can't nobody from another nation of people tell me anything about this book. They don't understand it. They can't get past Genesis chapter 1. Right? If they believe, if you ask them, you ask a Christian, you believe that Adam and Eve were the only people on the face of the earth? And they say, yeah, shut your book up and just dust your feet off and go. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't got to go past Genesis. What you got, brother? Lufkin, you ain't got nothing to say? Jesus, come on, brother.
They believe that the snake, the serpent, was an actual snake.
You know what I'm saying? We can't get past Genesis 1. You know what I'm saying? Come on, brother. Get the mic. There you go. Come on now. You turn it on. There you go. Hold on. Test. Is it on? It's on. Like, now it is. There you go. Oh, man.
Is it on? Push the button on.
It's on, Malaki? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Everything that ain't in the Bible. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. All you gotta do is ask your question, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got the answer. Come on, Malaki. With your chest out. With your chest. Yeah, brother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make stuff make sense, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's why this is the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge, with an emphasis on the P, practical. Common sense, brother. You see what I'm saying? When you're dealing with trees, right? People that the Lord didn't make a living soul. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't give them understanding, brother. Right? These scriptures and the commandments are practical. And it's to first make us a wise and understanding people. Right? And then once we're set in order, then the earth serves us, brother. And we then set the earth in order. You know what I'm saying? Then we give the commandments and give them practicality. Right. And tell them, hey, stop eating pangolin. God, dog, bro, you can't eat that. Leave that little pangolin alone, man. No, you can't eat that, Moab. Put that down. That's what we're going to be doing in the kingdom. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the earth going to get set in order. That's how Christ going to rule with a rod of iron. That's the rod of iron, brother. Don't do that. No. That's kindness. That's love, brother. We're going to have a kingdom that will reign forever. You understand? Jim Muhammad says so much money, bro. You're going to be rich. You understand? Just filthy rich. You know, I mean, just rich. You know what I'm saying? We can't fathom that right now, right? Because, God, dog, Monday, I got to go to the slave, right? It's the first of the month. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Every bill is due, brother. You understand what I'm saying? You know, my sister Shata understand that, brother. Every bill is due, brother. I know you don't know. Look at him. You having a good time back there, ain't you? This little brother right here. No care in the world, brother. He's going to get taken care of. Look at him. Yeah. Understand me? So that's the whole point, y'all. Right? That carefree that brother got is how it will be when it's our turn to do it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? All press, he get out there on that yacht, bills on auto pay. You understand what I'm saying? Auto pay. He don't even know they coming out. Everything paid for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, brother, that's gonna be our life too, but it's gonna be righteous. You understand? It's gonna be righteous, brother. We're not gonna be sexual deviants, brother. Which they finally voted one in office, right? And he don't care. And he's losing his mind too, brother. I mean, he's just honest about it. You understand what I'm saying? And I can see why, you know, Dave Chappelle said, I mean, Donald Trump is honest, right? He's honest. I mean, but nevertheless, he is the full manifestation of what George Washington wanted to be. Of what them people that signed that Declaration of Independence, he is that bastard. You understand what I'm saying? Don't care about full out blown. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? If it ain't got nothing to do with white supremacy, it ain't got nothing to do with me. You understand? Or America. You know? Yeah. What you got, brother?
Trump is the full manifestation of what the Christian church says the devil is.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. And guess what? He ain't got horns and a pitchfork, but he is red. You know what I'm saying? He is most definitely red. You ain't got to worry about it, brother. Just look thunder. Are we done with that? You finished reading? Where you at?
Back to Hebrew.
You back to Hebrew? All right, with that, this is the priest, Majin, which means stand.
Malakia, Banya Hauda, Banya Shala. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. There you go.
YAHANNA.
Good, though. Your Sabbath needs to sit. That's right.
All right. Picking up in the Hebrew, the book of Exodus, 38 and 5. I know you bored, brother. It's okay. It's going to come to a time where all we're going to have to do is read it in the Hebrew. And we're going to understand, brother. It's all good. You can rip and run in here. You ought to see our kids when they in here, brother. That dude there, he doing the thing, brother. Sitting up in there like this, you know. Jesus Christ. I got 6 of them that Sis know, right, sis? Sis know. She love him for some reason. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 5 in the Hebrew. Wayatazak, Arabai, Taba'ith, Ba'arabai, Harquat Tazawath, Lamakabar, Hana Kashath, Bathyam, Labadium, verse 6, Wayaish, Ath, Habadium, Aitazayah, Shatayam, Wayatazak, Atham, Nakashath, verse 7, Wayaba'at, Ath, Habadium, Bataba'ith, Io, Tazala'ith, Hamazabak, Lasha'ath, Athawa, Baham, Nabawab, Lachath, Aisha, Athawa, verse 8, Waya Aisha, Ath, Hakaya Ward, Nakashath, Wa'ath, Kanawa, Nakashath, Bamara'ath, Hatazaba'ath, Ashar, Tazaba'awak, Pathak, Ahal, Mawa'ib, verse 9, Waya Aisha, Ath, Hakatazar, Lapa'ath, Nagab, Thayamanad, Kwalat Tazayah, Hakatazar, Shashar, Mashazar, Ma'ah, Ba'amah, verse 10, Amawadiyahum, Asharayim, Wa Adanyahum, Asharayim, Nakashath, Wawaya, Ha'imadium, Wachashak Koyahum, Kasak, verse 11, Walapa'ath, Tazapawan, Ma'a, Ba'ama, Imawadium, I.S.U.K, Wa'adanyahum, I.S.U.K, Nakashath, Wawaya, Ha'imawadium, Wachashakoyahum, Kasap. Verse 12. Walapa'ath, Yum, Quala'ayim, Kamashim, Ba'ama, Imawadium, I.S.U.K, Wa'adanyahum, I.S.U.K, Wawaya,
Last one.
I think this is verse 12.
You must be said. No, you can go.
That's it.
You can go and go to 14.
14. Ha, Shawa, Koyahum, Kasap. Verse 13. Walapa'ath, Quadma, Mazarak, Kamashim, Ama. Verse 14. Kola'ayim, Kamash, I.S.U.K, Ama. All. Hakathap, Imawadium, Shalash, Wa'adanyahum, Shalash. That's in the 14th. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 5 in the English. And he cast 4 rings for the 4 ends of the grate of brass, to be places for the staves. Verse 6. And he made the staves of shittim wood, and overlaid them with brass. Verse 7. And he put the staves into the ring on the side of the altar, to bear it withal. He made the altar hollow with boards. Verse 8. And he made the laver of brass, and the foot of it of brass, of the looking glasses of the women assembling, which assembled at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 9. And he made the court on the south side, southward. The hangings of the court were of fine twin linen, and 100 cubits. Verse 10. Their pillars were 20, and their brazen sockets 20. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver. Verse 11. And for the north side, the hangings were 100 cubits. Their pillars were 20, and their sockets of brass 20. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver. Verse 12. And for the west side were hangings of 50 cubits. Their pillars 10, and their sockets 10. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver. Verse 13. And for the east side eastward 50 cubits. Verse 14. The hangings of the one side of the gate were 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3.
So once again, right, you got something? Go ahead, brother.
I just wanted to say, if I could, sir. So just in case we didn't know, what we're reading about is the children of Israel building, like my Adawan said at the beginning of class, they're building the things that are our heirlooms today. They're building the altar, they're building the Ark of the Covenant, they're building the podium, if you will, the tabernacle, kind of kind. And it's safe to say, just from reading this stuff looks amazing. It looks beautiful. It's covered in gold. It's crafted perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I say this to say is when following the instructions of the Most High, you get something that looks beautiful. You get something perfect. You know what I'm saying? And we can take that to everything else that we do too. All we gotta do is do what the Most High told us, the law, statutes, and commandments. We can love the Most High and love our brother like we love ourselves. All the other laws are not grievous. Do what the Most High tells us, and we'll have the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? We won't want to unalive our king. We won't want to sell our king out for some money. We won't be trying to do as the heathen does. We'll be a nation that God, you know what I'm saying, God's chosen people, and it will be beautiful.
Right. And what this also shows, get that brother hand for that. This also shows that there's order, brother. Right? The Most High is very, what's the word? That's what it is. If people say specific.
Specific?
Yep.
Kind.
He's very detailed. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord knows what he wants. You understand? He gave instructions on how he wants his everything to look, man. You see what I'm saying? Perfect architecture, everything. Matter of fact, you go to the pyramids in Mexico, Central and South America, it's perfectly square, symmetric, right? Meaning there's no grass that grows through it. There's no grass that's going through those pyramids. I've seen pyramids in Belize, and they're perfectly square to this day. You see what I'm saying? Which means the pyramids, even in Egypt, are perfectly square to this day. Meaning the same people that built them in Egypt are the same Negroes that built them in Mexico, Central and South America. Even here in North America, brother. You got these underground pyramids and stuff that the so-called Native Americans built, brother. You understand? We build great things, y'all. You understand? And most importantly, brother, the Most High has order. You understand? It makes it very plain. Do them. That's the whole point about it. Just do them. You understand? You back in the Hebrew?
Okay.
Where we supposed to stop?
13.
37. We started at 37.
Oh, we stopped at 14. So we stopped at, you having a new 10, sir?
No, where we finished up at all together.
Well, I mean, we're not aligned with the nation, so we just have to do 49 scriptures.
Okay.
I'll count it out right now. So
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and read it.
Sorry, Hebrew, sir.
38, 15, 18.
Exodus 38 and 15 in the Hebrew. Walakathap, Hashanyath, Mazah, Wamazah, Lasha'ir, Hakatazar, Kwala Ayam, Hamash, Aishara, Amak, Imad Yaham, Shalash, Wa Adan Yaham, Shalash, verse 16. Call, Kwala Ayah, Hakashar, which like Hakatazar, Sabayab, Shashash, Mashazar, verse 17. Waha Adanyam, La Imadium, Nakashath, Wawaya, Ha Imawadium, Waha Shawakwaya Yaham, Kasap,
16.
17.
No, that's
Tazap Waya, Ra'ashayaham, Kasap, Waham, Machad, Shaquayim, Kasap, Call, Imadia, Hachatazar. Verse 18. Wamasak, Sha'ir, Hachatazar, Ma'aisha, Raquam, Sakalath, Wa'aragaman, Wathawala'ith, Shanaya, Washashash, Mashazar, Wa'asharayam, Amah, Arak, Waqawama, Waqab, Hamash, Amawath, La'aimath, Wala'ayah, Hachatazar. Verse 19. Wa'aimadiyaham, Arabai, Wa'adanyaham, Arabai, Nachashath, Wa'wayaham, Kasap, Watazap, Wayah, Ra'ash Yaham, Wachad Shaquayaham, Kasap. Verse 20. Wakal, Hayath, Dathath, Lamashakan, Wawaktazar, Sabayab, Wakashath. Verse 21. Allah, Pakwadiyah, Pakwadiyah. Is that Pakwadiyah? Hamashakan, Mashakan, Ha'idath, Ashar, Pakwad, I'll, Payah, Mashah, Ibadath, Halawayam, Bayad, Ayathmar, Bun, Aharon, Hakahan. Verse 22. Wabatazal, Allah, Bun, a warrior, Bun, Khawar, Lamata, Yahawada, Aisha, Ath, Call, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahawah, Ath, Masha. Two more. Verse 23. Wa Athawa, Ahal Ya'ab, Bun, Achad Yasamak, Lamata, Dun, Harash, Wakashab, Warak, Wagakwam, Asakalath, Waba'ara Gaman, Wabathawal, Ith, Hashanaya, Wabashashash. Verse 24. Call, Hazahab, Wa'aishawaya, Mala'aka, Bakal, Mala'akath, Hakodash, Yahaya, Zahab, Hathanawapa, Dasha'ai, Wa'isharayam, Chakar, Washabai, Ma'awath, Washalashiam, Shaqual, Bashaqual, Hakodash. Verse 25, Wakasat.
No, we done.
Oh.
English.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 15 in the English. And for the other side of the court gate, on this hand and that hand, were hangings of 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. Verse 16, all the hangings of the court round about were of fine twin linen. Verse 17, and the sockets for the pillars were of brass, the hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver, and the overlaying of their chapiters of silver, and all the pillars of the court were filleted with silver. Verse 18, and the hanging of the gate of the court was needlework of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twin linen, and 20 cubits was the length, and the height and the breadth was 5 cubits, answerable to the hangings of the court. Verse 19, and the pillars were 4, and their sockets of brass 4, their hooks of silver, and the overlaying of the chapiters and their fillets of silver. Verse 20, and all the pins of the tabernacle and of the court round about were of brass. Verse 21, this is the sum of the tabernacle, even of the tabernacle of testimony, as it was counted according to the commandment of Moses, for the service of the Levites by the hand of Ithamar, son to Aaron the priest. Verse 22, and Bezaleel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Lord commanded Moses.
You understand? So this one son of Aaron, right, a Levite, and another son of Judah, right? Keep going.
Verse 23, and with him was Aholiab, son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, an engraver and a cunning workman, and an embroiderer in blue, and in purple, and in scarlet, and fine linen. Verse 24, all the gold that was occupied for the work, and all the work of the holy place, even the gold of the offering, was 29 talents, and 730 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary.
Okay, look that up. How much gold that is? $730 shekels. The Lord, you see, the thing, you do something for the Lord, brother. Brother, this thing was written thousands of years ago. You see what I'm saying? These Negroes' names is in this book, brother. For putting their hands on something for the Lord. You understand? Just imagine what's gonna be written if you come in here and you stand tall for the Most High, brother. Right? Right before the end. You understand? Before salvation comes, brother, you make your election sure, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think the Most High gonna do in a time where the earth is in its worst place ever? You understand? These brothers they did some sewing, some hammering. You understand what I'm saying? They in this book forever. Made it through the Roman Greco Empire. You understand? Hid away in the Dead Sea Scrolls, brother. We know who made the first tabernacle, brother. We know it. You understand? We know who put the tent together and how he did it. You understand? It's right here in this book. You understand?
I got the conversion.
Come on.
However, shekels is a currency in Israel right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be the accurate conversion.
Okay, yeah.
But 730 shekels is approximately $211. Because one shekel is $0.29.
Yeah, it probably ain't what it was worth back then either. What you got, brother? That sounds get that nigga a hand, brother. That's a lot of damn gold, brother. Right, Gadal? That's a lot of gold. You understand what I'm saying? And we had it, brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they stripped from us, and that's what they got down in the Vatican now. You know what I'm saying? That's why Rome's so rich. That's why that place is so rich. That's why every nation that the Lord allowed to go in and conquer us, brother, right? They knew where to go. Man, go to the people's temple, man. They got it in there. You understand what I'm saying? Time after time, brother. People that got a hold, that's why our destruction, right? And how to hold us captive is in this book too. That's why everybody else finally started reading it. They said, you know what? If we really want to keep these Negroes down, let's read their book and oppress them with their own book. It's right there. And that's what our oppressor did.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You show me a book of another empire, of another nation of people that tells the bad of what they done. Nothing. You can't go to Egypt and see the how they, you know, the evil that they done. We can be from, you know, what they did against the Most High, only against us. But they not gonna write about, you know what I'm saying, what stupid stuff they people did. What you got, bro?
It's like what you're saying is heavy because they trying to erase that history. What Trump is doing with I think it's critical race theory and everything that's going on. They try to just say slavery never happened.
Man, bro, it's called Project 2025. You understand what I'm saying? Our oppressor trying to erase Negroes out of American history, right? Trying to erase us. He went and said, hey, all the people that, you know, from Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen, take that down. Every Negro that actually won the wars for our oppressor, take that down, brother. That's nothing new, right? It's nothing new. It's nothing new because we got a split image of our oppressor and his DC standing right there at the front of the door as soon as you walk in, brother. The greatest Negro that ever walked the face of the earth, brother. He is now a brother of Donald Trump. You understand? Brother, that's all this man can do. And guess what we got to do, brother? We got to teach our children that all this man can do is lie. Right? And then generation of teaching all this man can do is lie, and we not going to fear him because all he is a liar and a deceiver and an adversary, right? We going to raise our children up till in the end, brother, they going to narrowly look upon him and be like, Daddy, is this the man that shook the earth? Him, this one, this red bastard here. You know what I'm saying? The Geico caveman. Is this the man, Papa, you talking about? That enslaved the earth and, you know, apartheid, and he did this and dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and that's him? This thing right here. Man, I just don't know that. I don't know how y'all let that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna do it, brother. You understand? So yeah, bro, our hope is in these scriptures, brother. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that the Lord will preserve what you do, brother. The angels wrote this down and how they did it, brother. Cunning, fine work, brother. What you got, y'all?
Like I was just gonna go a little, add a little bit more to what you're saying. So it's extremely heavy. The oppressor, they whitewash everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like like Christ was the biggest whitewash. That's not what Jesus Christ looked like. Jesus Christ is definitely a black man.
Right.
But everything else, I mean, they had you believe that a white man created the light bulb.
Right.
They had you believe that a white man was the Lone Ranger. They had you believe that that white people created the traffic signs. You know, they just take credit for what's not theirs.
Right.
And they put a white face on it.
Right.
They are cunning, but at the same time they're devils, which means they are deceivers.
Cunning liar. They're good at that.
Kind.
Like that serpent, brother. He was cursed to on his belly, brother. Everything that you get, right, you're going to get it in a disgusting way, right? In order for them to gain America, brother, there's a whole movie called The Gangs of New York. You understand what I'm saying? Where the Italians, the Irish, all these Edomites that came over here, right? The all men are created equal. Guess who they were? They were criminals, man. Guess who England sent to conquer the descendants of Japheth in Australia? They sent criminals down to Australia, brother. You understand what I'm saying? They sent criminals over here to America. The pilgrims, they were escaping religious persecution. But as soon as we showed them how to survive the winter, brush their nasty teeth, and wash their stanky behinds, brother, they started having a Thanksgiving after every tribe of Gad they unalive. You understand what I'm saying? There's even records that say when tribe of Gad showed them how to find water, they killed, they unalived them. Right? Unalived them. So when their people came over to the New World, right? How's it a New World when it's already discovered, Malakia? Make that make sense. Yeah, I don't know either, brother. Jesus. Somebody's lying. Talk. Yeah, so, you know, it's a whole new world, right? Like Aladdin and Princess Jasmine. You understand what? Real talk, sis. You understand? And what they, you know, but what they do is they unalive you so then they can sell how to get to the water. You understand? So understand that America is a lie, brother. Everything about this place is a lie. You see what I'm saying? And the only thing keeping this place afloat is that we stay at the bottom so everybody else can rise to the top. You think our oppressor likes Chinese people? East Indian? You think he like them? He like them enough to keep you oppressed, though, brother. You see what I'm saying? And so he put them in our ghettos and our barrios and on our reservation, so he ain't got to deal with it. He just charged them a tax or a tariff. You understand what I'm saying? For dealing with us. What you got, brother?
It's funny how you bring up them selling water, because water is a human right.
Come
right?
on, brother.
But the funny part is that in a recent UN conference, they voted on whether should food be considered a human right. And 2 countries voted no.
Slow down. Slow down, brother. Slow down. Say that again, Malaki.
In a recent UN conference, there was a vote on whether should food be considered a human right. 2 countries voted no, and it was America and Israel.
You know it. You know what I'm saying? And you know it. You know what I'm saying? Go to Psalms, brother. Go to Psalms. You stay where you at. YAHANNA, go to Psalms, brother. You know what I need.
147?
83. We're going to bring it out real quick. Right here. King David, we just read it. Go to, start at verse 3.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Keep going.
Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Keep reading.
Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent, They are confederate against thee.
Who you said? Say that what you just said again. Now? The who?
They are
No, not you, Malaki. The who said what?
America and Israel said that food is not a human right.
Inside of what governing body were they in when they made that claim?
The United Nations.
The United Nations, brother. King David, over 6,000 years ago, just said that the other nations that have lifted up their head back then made crafty counsel against the people, against of God. That's crafty counsel, brother. Because guess who's not in the United Nations? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, brother. Because guess who America and the fake Jews are trying to starve? Come on, bro. Get that brother a hand. That's us, brother. Food is not a natural right. But once again, right, we listen to Michael King Jr., brother, and we push for civil rights. You understand? That will you, if you get pulled over by the cops, brother, you will civilly get your behind beat. According to the law, they got every right. As soon as they come at you and they, hey, get out the car. But what I do, officer? You not gonna follow lawful order? I didn't do nothing, officer. What did I do? Can you explain? Just get out the car. Follow lawful order. Bust the window down. You not gonna get out the car? That dude reached in there and hit the brother in the face. For why? Brother, these people, they have been doing this. Been bringing up the United Nations. It's right here in the Bible. King David said it. What you got, Malaki?
I had a talk with my father about that same incident, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So when the cop, assaulted the man, they say that he was resisting arrest, but he wasn't even under arrest at that time.
Oh, wow.
So you can't resist arrest if you're not under arrest.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't say he was under arrest. They damn sure wasn't reading no Miranda rights. In the middle of the day. It was, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Crafty counsel. What you got, Godal? That's what you gonna say? You understand what I'm saying? The brother, it was the middle of the day. It just had rain. There's no law that says you gotta have your lights on during the daytime in inclement weather. You know what I'm saying? But by the time, if the brother sues well enough, right, they'll probably put that in the law in that little piece of crap town. You understand what I'm saying? To say the least, the odds are stacked up against us, y'all. We ain't got nowhere to turn but unto each other. So why don't we do it? Right? Crafty counsel, brother. That's what they've been doing. Come on.
If I could, if we would just do what the Most High and Christ wanted us to do, gather together as a nation, we would have something similar to Black Wall Street and Seneca Village, and we would have our own police, and we wouldn't have to worry about getting punched through a windshield no more.
Tell you what, you be your own police, right? If the commandments is the law, and I keep them because I love the Lord, who I don't see, but then I love my brother who I see every day, right? I'm not gonna lie to my brother. I'm not gonna steal from my brother. I'm not gonna look at my brother's women in any type of way. You understand what I'm saying? So if I just keep them, I'm good to go. Right? I put the love of my brother, the love of my brother's family before my own. Man, brother. That's the kingdom of heaven, brother. That's right. You understand what I'm saying? If I got a problem with my brother, I ain't gonna talk to my wife first. I'm gonna talk to my brother. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have no problems then. And then if we can't agree on something, let's just go ahead and talk to somebody, above us, and let's get some understanding. You understand what I'm saying? But the understanding is, brother, let's get this worked out because I love you and you love me. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to see you prosper. Right? That's the utopia our oppressor wants to establish, right? Off our backs. But he can't. You understand? Because he's such a greedy bastard. Like, you know what I'm saying? The rich gets richer in this place. Even if a company at the end of the year finishes in the black, right? They gotta finish more in the black the next year. Like, God, dog. You understand what I'm saying? But guess who has to get oppressed? They start at the bottom. Take more from at the bottom so they can get more at the top. Make it make sense, man. You see what I'm saying? They trim fat. Brother, the Lord said that he gonna have to end this thing, brother, or all flesh gonna get destroyed. You understand? And that's where we at, brother. Donald Trump, get this a hand. Donald Trump has put submarines, brother, in the Russian waters, brother. You see what I'm saying? Who's gonna stop this man, brother? A nigga from the fourth dimension gonna have to, brother. He's gonna have to split open a dimension, brother. A portal. A portal gonna have to be open, brother. It's gonna have to look like Independence Day. It's gonna have to look like the Avengers.
Rick and Morty.
You know what I'm saying? Rick and Morty, brother.
You
see what I'm saying? You know, Rick Sanchez. Brother. Christ gonna have to open. The Lord is gonna have to open the fourth dimension, brother, to stop this man, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take a supernatural event, right? And that's what people don't realize. It's gonna take a supernatural event, Malaki. Something the earth has never seen before to end this hell, brother. Ain't that something? Supernatural, brother. We trying to tell people just like Noah, right? Try to tell people. Just like Jonah tried to tell the Negroes in Nineveh. Hey man, stop eating pork. Stop hating your brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't have sex with a sister and just leave her. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. Jesus Christ. Come on now.
What you're saying is heavy once again, Arwan, because a lot of people they don't want to come and accept the truth because what you just said, supernatural event. They think that a supernatural event can't occur. But you know, these scriptures, like we said earlier, is a history book. And in this history book, we just read in the book of Moses, the supernatural event of the Red Sea splitting and people walking across. In the book of Joshua, the supernatural event of the sun staying in the middle of the sky for a whole day, while the Israelites have to fight off the people to get the promised land. The supernatural event of Cuban, who was a Manassite at the time, but what we know as Cuban now, fighting off damn near a whole army with a jawbone of an ass.
Not a whole army.
It's like
10,000.
It's like 10,000 with just a piece of a bone.
Yeah, tough bone,
Kind. These are supernatural events that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, does for the children of Israel. So one more this is gonna be probably the greatest supernatural event.
You're gonna be proud of him. It's going to be the greatest event.
But it's nothing that the Most High is not gonna. It's not that the Most High is not gonna. The Most High is gonna get it done. Right. He did it before. He's gonna do it again.
That's right. About that one, though. And it should be your hope, right? That's a hope, right? We know that's what's gonna come. That's what every prophet in captivity, right? John, right? Ezra, all of them saw it. God, dog, Lord, how much longer we got to deal with these people? You understand? And the angel of the Lord had to show them. Reveal Yahweh Shah Mashiach. This was going to happen, brother. You see what I'm saying? X-Man ain't got nothing on this, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something great, brother. We got to go back to the Hebrew. Mama like you. Wake up, brother. Turn your phone on.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 25, in the Hebrew. Wakasap, Pakawad, Ha'ida, Ma'ath, Kakar, Wa'alap, Washabai, Ma'awath, Wakamash, Washabayam, Shaqual, Bashaqual, Hakodash, verse 26, Bakwai, Bagal Galath, Machat Tazoyath, Hashaqual, Bashaqual, Hakodash, Bakal, Ha'aibar, Isle, Haquadium, Mabun, Aishariam, Shana, La Ma'ila, La Shashash, Ma'awath, Alap, Washalash, Washalashath, Alapium, Wakamash, Wa Ma'awath, Wakamashim, verse 27, Wayahaya, Ma'ath, Kakar, Hakasap, La Tazakwath, Ath, Adanya, Hakwadash, Wa'ath, Adanya, Hapavakath, Ma'ath, Adanyam, La Ma'ath, Hakakar, Kakar, La Adan, verse 28, Wa'ath, Ha'ala, Ha'alap, Washabai, Hama'awath, Wakamash, Washabayam, Aisha, Wawayam, La Amawadium, Watazap, Ra'ashayam, Ra'ashayaham, Wachashak, Atham, verse 29, Wanachashath, Hathanawapa, Shabayam, Kakar, Wa'alapium, Wa'arabai, Ma'awath, Shaqual, verse 30, Waya Aisha, Ba, Ath, Adanya, Pathach, Ahal, Mawa'id, Wa'ath, Mazabah, with Mazabah, Hanakashath, Wa'ath, Makabar, Hanakashath, Ashar, Wawa, Wa'ath, Kal, Kalaya, Hamazabah, verse 31, Wa'ath, Adanya, Hachatazar, Sabayab, Wa'ath, Adanya, Sha'ir, Hachatazar, Wa'ath, Kal, Yathdath, Hamashakan, Wa'ath, Kal, Yathdath, Hachatazar, Sabayab. The book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 1. in the Hebrew. Beaumont. Hasakalas. Waha-aragaman. Wasawala'ith. Hashanaya. I.S.U.P.K. Bagadia. Sharad. Lasharath. Bakwadash. Oya I.S.U.P.K. Ath. Bagadia. Hakwadash. Ashar. La'aharan. Ka-ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Ath. Masha. Verse 2. Oya Aisha. Ath. Ha-apad. Zahab. Thakalath. Wa'aragaman. Wasawala'ith. Shanaya. Washashash. Mashazar. Verse 3. Wayavukwa Aiwa. Ath. Hachya. Hazahab. Wakwataza. Hasar Yalam. La'aishawath. Bathawak. Hasar Kalath. Wabathawak. Ha'aragaman. Wabathawak. Thawala'ith. Hashanaya. Wabathawak. Hashashash. Ma'aisha. Chashab. Verse 4. Kasapath. Aishawa. Lawab. Kabarath. Isle. Shanya. Wakwataza. Wathayawak. Chabar. Verse 5. Wachashab.
Read it time.
Tonight? Okay. Aparthawa. Ashar. Ilayawa. Ramanawa. Hawa'a. Kama Aishahawa. Zahab. Thakalath. Wa'aragaman. Wathawala'ith. Shanaya. Washashash. Mashazar. Ka'ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Ath. Masha. Verse 6. Waya Aishawa. Ath. Albanya. Hashaham. Masabath. Mashabatazath. Zahab. Mapathakath. Pathawakia. Hawatham. I. Shamawath. Bunya. Yasha Allah. Verse 7. Wayasham. Atham. Isle. Kathapath. Ha'apad. Abanya. Zakar Rewan. Labanya. Yasha Allah. Ka'ashar. Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Mashah. Verse 8, Waya'asha, Ath, Hakashan, Ma'aisha, Khashab, Chama'asha, Apad, Zahab, Thakalath, Wa'aragaman, Wasawala'ith, Shanayah, Washashash, Mashazar. Verse 9, Rabawai, Haya, Kapawal, Aishawa, Ath, Hakashan, Zarath, Arakawa, Wazarath, Rakabawa, Kapawal.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's it.
English.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 38, verse 25, in English. And the silver of them that were numbered of the congregation was 100 talents, and 1,760 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Verse 26, a bekah for every man, that is half a shekel, after the shekel of the sanctuary, for every one that went to be numbered from 20 years old and upward, for 600,000 and 3,550 men. Verse 27, and of the 100 talents of silver were cast the sockets of the sanctuary, and the sockets of the veil, and 100 sockets of the 100 talents, a talent for a socket. Verse 28, and of the 1,775 shekels he made hooks for the pillars, and overlaid their chapiters, and filleted them. Verse 29, and the brass of the offering was 70 talents, and 2,400 shekels. Verse 30, and therewith he made the sockets to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the brazen altar, and the brazen grate for it, and all the vessels of the altar. Verse 31, and the sockets of the court round about, and the sockets of the court gate, and all the pins of the tabernacle, and all the pins of the court round about. As the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 1. And of the blue and purple scarlet they made cloths of service, to do service in the holy place, and made the holy garments for Aaron, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 2, and he made the ephod of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twin linen. Verse 3, and they did beat the gold into thin plates, and cut it into wires, to work it in the blue, and in the purple, and in the scarlet, and in the fine linen, with cunning work. Verse 4, they made shoulder pieces for it, to couple it together. By the two edges was it coupled together. Verse 5, and the curious girdle of his ephod that was upon it was of the same according to the work thereof, of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twin linen, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 6, and they wrought onyx stones enclosed in ouches of gold, graven as signets, are graven with the names of the children of Israel. Verse 7, and he put them on the shoulders of the ephod, that they should be stones for a memorial to the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 8, and he made the breastplate of cunning work, like the work of the ephod of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twin linen. Verse 9, it was foursquare. They made the breastplate double. A span was the length thereof, and a span the breadth thereof, being double.
That's a bunch of gold, brother. Like, it look like Flavor Flav's watches he used to wear. I know I'm aging myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. You understand? That's how cold that thing was, bro. Had the high priest looking right, man. You understand? Looked like something not to be played with, brother. Right? And of course, you know, had the stones and the insignia, right? Which you see right above you, what we got, right? According to the scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? And we got online too where you can, you know, get the stones, right? So the Jewish man, you go online, the Jewish man will have you messed up. You see what I'm saying? But somehow he's supposed to be a chosen, you know, people of God, but whatever he do does not match what is actually in the law of Moses, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you, and then when you talk to these people, they don't even know it themselves. You understand? Like they go off dogmatic, whatever these disgusting pedophilistic rabbis they got going, brother. They go off that. They go off what they say, and then what they got? What's the book called? They got the Talmud, brother. Jesus Christ. You understand? It absolutely contradicts the law of Moses. You understand? So, brother, these people, once again, I repeat, these people are nothing to want to follow. The Lord told us to choose none of their ways, man. You understand, my brother? You are of the bloodline of the greatest people on the face of the earth. You understand? There's nothing. If somebody's telling you something, and you at school, right? Right? You at school. If they're telling you something that goes against the Bible and the commandments and what your daddy tell you to do, don't do it. Right? Christ told us we would be in this time, brother, where the things that are good will be made to look bad. And brother, it's unfortunate what these babies got to go through in these schools nowadays, brother. You understand? I used to work in the school district, brother, in HISD, man. And I was walking in the cafeteria, brother, and I heard one boy ask another boy, "Would you rather be gay or trans?" Brother, that is
Yikes.
that's curse words. Like I was shocked and appalled, brother. I'm like, man, what are these kids talking about? Boys, would you rather be, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on now. It's the same thing, brother. Like, just the whole aspect of it, the way he tried to make it sound like it's something different is disgusting, brother. Man, no, it's the same thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? You not, yeah. What we do here is we stay away from gender fluidity, brother. We make it plain, brother. It say in, and see, and that lets you know, brother. You, that's Genesis chapter 1. The Lord made male and female, brother. You know what I'm saying? This brother say, would you rather be like, yeah, we're gonna close the book. What you say? Yeah, trans. It say male and female. We're gonna close the book and I ain't got nothing else to say to you. You understand? That's confusion, brother. What you got,
I'm glad you brought that up.
Come on, brother, please.
Because they say that it's been scientifically proven there's more than two genders. But the Lord made science.
Real talk. That's all you had?
So where are they getting this from?
Man, look, bro, let me tell you what. After their own imagination, brother. Right? This is all oppressive, brother. Now, mind you, what it's turning out to look like, brother, all those nations, right, are full of Chester molesters, brother. You understand? That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Trump, the Epstein files, there's nothing there. The sleight of hand. But, I mean, why are y'all hiding this? That seems to be the classified information. You understand what I'm saying? That's worth destroying nations behind. You know what I'm saying? That's worth saying, hey, there's nothing there. But you say Epstein unalived himself, don't even let him go to trial. Right? That seems to be the thing, brother. Why why are you hiding people loving? Like that's the thing, brother. I thought Joe Biden was gonna bring in the P in the LGBTQ, the pedophilia. I thought he was gonna put the P in there. But turns out the biggest P is Trump, brother. Ain't no bigger P than Trump, brother. Good night. He said you mad at Epstein for taking a 17-year-old girl away from him. What you got, brother?
Technically, there is a P in that little thing they got on, but they don't call it that. It's like, I don't know if they like together for real, but they call them MAPS. Stands for minor attracted persons.
Oh my God. I mean,
you say minor attractive persons?
Minor attracted persons.
Oh, minor attractive persons.
Oh my God.
Still pedophilia, just a different name.
Yeah. What you got out? Jesus. Maps. Mm. Have to these days. Jesus.
That's our homework now.
Man, tell you what, man, I mean, it's so crazy that people, they can take refuge. They can go to Tel Aviv. They got laws set up to where if they get to Tel Aviv, they good. Like, man, look, if we don't turn back to the Lord immediately, brother, like, I mean, I don't know how much more suffering you want to see, right? How much more of saying, okay, that's not my shit, child, you gonna be able to do, right? How much unidentifying yourself with your people you gotta do, brother? How much, you know what I'm saying, nullifying yourself to that could be my son, right? Like, what are we doing? You understand? Like, are we that selfish? Like something, a tragedy has to strike your family, your household before you wake the hell up. That's what you're showing the Lord. You understand? For you to have sympathy on the tribe of Isupk, who in times past, you forgot, right? They did use our kids for gay debate, so-called Negroes, right? I mean, they did kidnap you and on the, what's that, the New Year's resolution, right? On the plantation, if your owner, if massa owed a debt, they could send you to another plantation and separate you once again from a family that you established. You understand? Like, black people, how you forget that you suffered the same thing? You understand? But nevertheless, you hate Hispanic people, brother. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Negroes saying, we gonna sit this one out. Okay. You don't think your black behind on their list too? Right? But where you gonna see me? I'm a naturalized citizen. Oh, they got a place for you. They put you on a concentration camp. They're gonna put you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm an American citizen.
They already make it not Gatorland, but what's it called?
It's called
Alligator Alcatraz.
Alligator Alcatraz, brother. Spending good millions of $100 on that thing. Not to mention you go to the Ozarks, well, you better not go. You got the whites only, right? As if everything ain't whites only already, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, these people are disgusting, bro. Whites only. And you can't be partial, right? You can't have a drop of no other blood but white blood in you, right? But you could be 3/4 Native American. You understand what I'm saying? You can have a fourth of Indian blood in you and you can partake in the reservation, bro. I'm so tired of this place. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I pray, you teach your children to be tired of this place too. You understand? And see that the Lord has orders, brother. You see what I'm saying? And there's even down to the garments and how he wants us to wear our clothes, brother. You understand? How he wants us to adorn our fringes. What's that? Give me the numbers, brother. Right? Numbers, was it 23? 25?
It's 15 and 38.
15, 38?
Okay.
Come on.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
Mm-hmm.
Speak unto the children of Israel. Just died.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it? Come on.
Book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Do we know where borders of the garments are? Right? The border of a garment, right? Does it explain it?
It does not.
Okay. So the border of a garment is the end of a garment. You understand what I'm saying? And you take that end, and then you take this end, and you put it together, right? And then that's where you put your fringes. You see what I'm saying? Right? And you put them on an outer garment, right? T-shirts and stuff like that, those are inner garments. Those are garments that you wear under your outer garment. You understand? So biblically, right, our culture, we didn't wear fringes at the bottom of T-shirts. You see what I'm saying? That's something that we picked up from the Jewish man, right? Where they put their tassels and hang tassels, right? YAHANNA, you seen them before?
Little strings?
Yeah, man, they hang them little strings, brother, at the bottom of their shirt, and then they run in them holes and run under New York. That's what they do. And they tear up their own synagogue.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they do, brother. You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak to the children of Israel.
Speak to the children of who?
Of Israel.
I don't know why the Jewish man is even trying to wear tassels.
Don't forget they wear all black to be on like black but common. That's why they
wear all black.
That's why they wear all black.
And then the mink hat, they say they wear the mink. I forgot why they said they wear the mink hats. But them people, brother, they trifling, brother. Trifling, nasty people, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's crazy. We're all black. That means black and common, right? Keep going, brother.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Oh, okay, it does say that. It's right there. Come on.
Throughout the generations. And that they put upon the fringe of the borders of a riband of blue.
Okay, so that's where you get the border of blue. You understand what I'm saying? But at the where two fabrics meet, right? So your pants, right? The edges, the size of your pants, you take the fabric, right? You put the fringe in between there, right? And they sew that thing, and then they put the border blue on top of it to make it look real good.
Like they call them seams.
You call it seams or the border. That's what the scripture call it. You don't make it tough. The Lord say the border, right? You put two borders together, slap the fringe in between it, and then you put the border blue on top of it, brother. Officer I.S.U.P.K, he does an excellent job at putting them fringes and borders and all that together, brother. You You know what I'm saying? Cunning work, like the scripture says. Put that gold, lace that gold, and sew the gold wire and all that old stuff, and the ephod and the shoulder straps and all that old stuff. We got all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You come that faster, brother, you will be shocked and amazed, brother. So, yeah, so, are there any questions? You might got any questions? What y'all, brother? Tabernacle, look at that, right here.
That's not the right one.
It's 24, 25.
Oh, damn, that is the right one. Black.
Is it?
No, we think it's 25.
No,
It should be
here
black.
we go. Boom. The moon blowing of the trumpet, the water says, you know what I'm saying? It's the first day of the 7th month, Saturday, the 21st September. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures are Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verses 24 to 25. You know what I'm saying? And we will have it here in the city of Houston, brother, in this refuge that Commander YAHANNA has established in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to bring out the scriptures, the book of Leviticus, right? And we read over our culture, brother, our history, our heritage. You know what I'm saying? We fight and we take it back. You understand what I'm saying? And we just raise up one brother at a time. You know what I'm saying? And that brother come in here, put that brick in. You know what I'm saying? Raise his family up, get around other brothers that have families. And, you know, one phone call, brother, it'd be boots, beards, and braids on the ground for your family. You see what I'm saying? Ready to move anything around, brother. And praying that something does happen so we can, you know, show the earth that the Lord is with us. You know what I'm saying? For you, brother, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? You got anything, y'all become? All right, so next week we're going to pick up book of what we stopped at?
39 and 10.
Huh?
39 10.
39 and 10. Circle that, like put the date on the top of it or something. So my brother, y'all become. Star?
By the beginning of it.
Hold the page.
Right
Yeah, put this in there. Right. All right. 39 and 10. Exodus chapter 39, verse 10. We're going to pick back up next week with that. Get this thing together. Any questions? Everybody good? All right. Amayim, which means to stand. Sister, you stay seated.
YAHANNA.
Sister Tora.
Yahba Shim Yahshua Barakia.
Yahba Shim Yahshua Barakia. So what you just said was Yahweh, the Most High, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in the name of Christ, Barak Yah, bless me. Right. So Yah is a suffix for my. Barak means bless. You put in Barak Yah means bless my, or other bless me. Yahweh Bahashem. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Yah. Lord, in the name of Christ, bless me.
Right.
Exactly. God bless you. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And then, so when we do that to the Torah, brother, we're taking an oath to the Torah that we're going to keep what's in this thing, brother. And that's why we had the young men do it too. So they got to oath. We're the ones, the men. You understand what I'm saying? We salute this and we keep this, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord has put a charge on us to be the leaders of our nation and our household. You understand what I'm saying? That's why women don't salute the Torah. We do. You understand what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say the sheep of my flock are men, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how we bring them, train them up, bro. All right. You want to say the prayer? Sisters, Amagi, which means to stand. Wapayahakwadam, Sar, turn and face the east.
Is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak-Waka.
Malak-Waka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Ratazayaka.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.H.A. Ba'aratza.
Ba'aratza.
Kawah.
Kawah.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Lacham.
Lacham.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Abawaknawa.
Abawaknawa.
Asalaknawa.
Asalaknawa.
Abawaknawa.
Abawaknawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Aba'aynawa.
Aba'aynawa.
Manasayawan.
Lanasawan.
Abal.
Bal.
Awashayanawa.
Awashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rad.
Alright.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wasapara.
Wasapara.
La'avalumium.
La'avalumium.
Aman.
In the English, it reads, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us of our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
Lead us not
into temptation.
To temptation.
But deliver us.
From
evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Song. Sisters, Yashabi, 1 second. Sar, means to turn, face the front. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers, right? So I'm going to say, Majum, right? That's attention, right? Put your heels together. Amat Shabbat. Right foot. You're going to move with your right foot, not your left. There you go. You say Majum. Right? And then we're going to say Barak, and then we're going to do the salute. Right? And then Yazmatah means to drop your hands down. Right? Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat. Start over. Let's do it again. We're going to start at Amadim, which means you're here. Your feet are, show them the dog. Feet are 45 feet, heels together. Heels together. No. Put your heels together. No, I got you. When you're in a Magim, right? That's you put your heels together and your feet are out like this. There you go. That's it. Ahmad Shabbat. Amagim. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Barakatah. Yazmatah. Sar, turn to face the sisters, Amagim. Stand, attention. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Amagim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yazmatah is Smith.